car wreck can change your life in a flash. Your ability to provide for your family, your ability to be there for your children can all be taken away in an instant. A lot of the time when clients come to me, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to deal with an insurance company. They don't know how to get their medical bills taken care of. They're confused because they've never experienced something like this. Various injuries can be sustained in an auto accident. A lot of the time you see a client that has a neck injury or a lower back injury. Those are pretty common injuries, especially when the wreck is a rear end collision. But they can range from a shoulder or neck injury or a back injury all the way up to a traumatic brain injury. In an auto accident, the insurance company's goal is to pay you nothing or to pay you as little as possible to get you to go away. They deny, then they delay, and they defend. They first deny that it was their insured's fault, or they deny that you were injured at all, and then they try to delay paying you or delay getting your case to trial, and then when their backs are against the wall, they defend the case. My goal is to hold the insurance company and the driver who caused the injuries responsible for what they did to you. Sometimes I have clients that are in car wrecks where there's little or almost no damage to my client's vehicle. The insurance company will almost always try to say this means you're not hurt. I'm here to ensure that even if there's not a lot of damage, that you're not taken advantage of and lowballed by that insurance company. When you're involved in an auto accident, you incur numerous types of damages. These include lost wages for your inability to work, medical bills, pain and suffering, mental anguish, disfigurement, physical impairment. My job is to get you compensation for those damages that you've incurred in the past, meaning before your case goes to trial, and also to get you compensation for what you're going to experience in the future. When the person who hit you doesn't have insurance, that doesn't mean that you don't have a case or a claim. A lot of my clients carry UIM or UM insurance, which is underinsured motorist coverage or uninsured motorist coverage. So if someone who's at fault doesn't have insurance, there's the potential to get a recovery on behalf of my client from their own insurance company. Hiring an attorney when you're involved in an auto accident is very important. An experienced attorney knows how to handle an insurance company, knows how to navigate a claim with your best interest at heart, and if it comes down to it, take that case to trial to get what you deserve. Insurance companies hope that you won't hire an attorney and that they can try to settle the case with you very early on. And they do that because they know that the average person doesn't have the experience and doesn't know what they're doing when it comes to making an insurance claim. The majority of the cases I handle are automobile accidents. So I'm very experienced with these types of cases. And that means from working on a case pre-lit, which means before the case is filed or a lawsuit is filed, all the way to taking those cases to trial and getting a jury verdict. During my second year in law school, I was involved in a car wreck. A young driver had pulled out in front of me and I essentially T-boned him. So I first gained experience, in dealing with an insurance company as a client before I was actually an attorney. And in seeing how that insurance company treated me and also having to hire a lawyer to make things right, I really realized the importance of this work and realized that it was something that I wanted to do. We're a small firm, and I believe that gives us an advantage in handling auto accidents for clients over larger firms. We're able to be more involved with the client on a personal level. We're able to tell our story and get that story across to either the insurance company or a jury if it comes down to taking your case to trial. During your initial consultation, I personally meet with each client. And that's because I want to know the facts of what happened in the car wreck. I want to know what your injuries are. I want to know how it's affecting your life. I want to be able to get those details straight from you.